The desired Islamic state might be likened to an orchard planted with olive and palm trees that will take a relatively long time to produce fruit. There are many democracies in our Arab and Islamic countries, but unfortunately, they are all false democracies. Ibn Allah said, God may open up for you the gates of obedience, but without opening up for you the gates of acceptance. On the other hand, He may allow you to fall into disobedience, which happens to lead you to the right path. Disobedience that teaches you humility is better than piety that fills you with vanity and arrogance. If they had gotten rid of the apostasy, punishment Islam wouldn't exist today. Happy will be those who take a lesson and warning from the mistakes and misfortunes of others and seek, nevertheless, to adopt the good they offer. Wisdom, wherever he finds it, it's a believer's goal, because he is more worthy of it than anyone else. Throughout history, Allah has imposed upon the Jews people who would punish them for their corruption. The last punishment was carried out by Hitler. By means of all the things he did to them, even though they exaggerated this issue, he managed to put them in their place. This was divine punishment for them. Allah willing, the next time will be at the hands of the believers. A group simply announcing a caliphate is not enough to establish a caliphate. It is not suicide. It is martyrdom in the name of God. I consider this type of martyrdom operation as an indication of the justice of Allah Almighty. Allah is just. Through His infinite wisdom, He has given the weak what the strong do not possess, and that is the ability to turn their bodies into bombs as the Palestinians do. Islam never differentiates between men and women as regards political rights and puts them on an equal footing. However, even if a woman is qualified for leadership, when it comes to posts of authority such as presidency, Muslim scholars unanimously agree that it is impermissible for a woman to assume such a post, because in this case, she is in charge of her people's affairs. It has been determined by Islamic law that the blood and property of people of Dar al-Harb non-Muslims is not protected. Because they fight against and are hostile towards the Muslims, they annulled the protection of his blood and his property. The Iraqis have a country that inherited cultures thousands of years old, while the Americans have a culture only 200 years old. 200 years will teach thousands of years. All Americans, leave Iraq for its people. The Israelis have nuclear bombs, but we have children bomb, and these human bombs must continue until liberation. The lack of insight to reality, life and history, as well as into God's ways, or Sunan in His creation, some people will continue to seek or demand the impossible. They will imagine what does not or cannot happen, misunderstand occurrences and events, and interpret them on the basis of cherished illusions which in no way reflect God's Sunan or the essence of Islamic law. God, gives the weak a weapon for self-defense that the strong, despite his military and nuclear arsenals, can do nothing against. There are clerics who condemn this and even say that these are suicide operations that are not allowed in Islam. We must all realize that the Israeli society is a military society, men and women. We cannot describe the society as civilians or innocent. They are not civilians or innocent. People must ask themselves why this earthquake occurred in this area and not in others. These areas were notorious because of this type of modern tourism, which has become known as sex tourism. Don't they deserve punishment from Allah? Thanks for watching.